50. Integral of 0 to pi x square cos x dx. Okay, for such type of problems you can go with UV method, or before doing that thing what you can do is you can just check whether it is even function or odd function. Why I am telling that particular thing? Why? Because if you get odd function, then the integral, what you call, suppose if you have some integral like this, suppose if you have an integral like integral a 0 to a f of x dx, that thing I can write it as 2 into integral 0 to a by 2 f of x dx if it is even function. If not, it will be 0 if f of x is odd function. Okay, so here we have 0 to a some function dx. First check whether it is odd function or not. If it is odd function, directly our answer will be 0. So if we check minus x whole square cos of minus x, x square cos x. So what is even function and what is odd function means? When f of x is equal to f of minus x, that means if I am substituting minus x in this function, then also I am getting the same value. F of x is equal to f of minus x. If f of x is not equal to f of minus x, then we can call it as odd function. Okay, so then let us solve this problem. What they are asking, since it is even function, we cannot put simply 0. So how we can solve is, since it is even function, I can write it as how 2 into integral of 0 to pi by 2 x square cos x dx, as I was saying the property. Then x square, do like 2x, and this will be 2 plus minus plus symbol. Now cos x, you should start with cos x, again you will get sin x here, then do minus cos x, again you will get minus sin x. How you have to do multiplication? As you know, x square into sin x minus 2x into minus cos x, 2 into minus sin x. So let's start writing 2 into x square sin x minus 2x into minus of cos x, that will become plus cos x, then minus 2 sin x, and that will be 0 to pi by 2. You have to apply the limits. Come on, start applying limits. 2 into pi by 2 square, that is pi square by 4 into sin pi by 2 into sin pi by 2, then plus, that is 1, sin pi by 2 is 1, plus cos pi by 2 is 0, then again sin pi by 2 is minus 2. So it is 0, cos 0, 0, this is also 0, sin 0 is 0, so entire term for lower limit is 0. Then what you will get? Pi square by 4 minus 4. So I am getting like this, pi square by 4 minus 4. Then what I can write it as minus 2 pi. Okay, so this is the thing. What you will get? 2 into pi square minus 4 minus 2. So I can write it as 2 pi square by 4 minus 2. Okay, 2 get cancelled, so I can write it as pi square by 2 minus 2. Okay, that will be the correct answer for this thing. Then let us solve problem number 51. And for solving problem number 51, remember one more property. What is that property? Is integral 0 to a f of x dx can also be written as integral 0 to a f of a minus x dx. Okay, can also be written as f of a minus x dx. So first they have given 0 to a root x by root x plus root a minus x dx. So if they are giving this thing, so I can write this thing as integral 0 to a, wherever root is there, wherever x is there, there I can write a minus x. So root over a minus x by root over a minus x, plus here I can write a root over a minus x. Okay, again what will happen? You will get root over x here, so into dx. If I add both, now I plus I will become how much? I plus I will be integral 0 to a root x by root x plus root over a minus x, then plus integral 0 to a root over a minus x by root over x plus root over a minus x. Now if you add both, what will happen? Integral 0 to a root over what you will get, x plus root over a minus x divided by root over x plus is the common LCM. So root over x plus root over a minus x dx. Now root over this numerator and denominator will get cancelled, and you will get what we will get. I'll solve here. So what we will get now from the above step, it's like 2i is equal to integral 0 to a dx. Then 2i is equal to 0 to a dx is x, integral of 1 dx is x, 0 to a, then 2i is equal to a minus 0. So that is a, I is equal to a by 2. So which option? Option B is correct. Okay. Then let us go for solving problem number 52. Integral 0 to pi by 2 cos x plus I sin x divided by cos x minus I sin x. As I was explaining De Moivre's theorem to you, e raised to power ex can be given as cos x plus I sin x, and e raised to power minus ix can be given as cos x minus I sin x. So in place of this value, I can write e raised to power minus x ix divided by e raised to power minus ix dx. I'll send this upward. What will happen? Integral 0 to pi by 2 e raised to power 2ix dx. Now apply integration of e power x is 2ix by 2i into limits are 0 to pi by 2. Then what you will get now? Okay, apply the limits. 1 by 2i is common. E raised to power pi I minus e raised to power 0 after applying limits. So 1 by 2i e raised to power pi I can be written as cos pi plus I sin pi minus 1. E raised to power 0 is minus 1. So 1. So e raised to power 1 by 2i into cos pi is minus 1, sin n pi is 0, that is minus 1. So minus 2 by 2i. 2 to get cancelled, you will get minus 1 by I. I'll rationalize I by I. Then I'll get what? Minus I by I square. I square value is minus 1. Minus minus get cancelled, you will get I. So which option is correct? Option A is correct. Then let us start solving problem number 53. Problem number 53 is also quite simple problem as we were solving problem number 51. It is similar to that problem only. So problem number 53, what I can do simply, I can write integral 0 to a f of x dx as root over. Problem number 53. So this thing I can write it as 0 to a f of a minus x dx. Then start writing that problem like that. Integral 0 to pi by 2 sin x by sin x plus cos x. I'll assume it as I. Okay. Then one more I can be written as integral 0 to pi by 2 sin pi by 2 minus x is cos x by here sin pi by 2 minus x is cos x plus cos pi by 2 minus x is sin x. Okay. Then if I add I plus I, what I will get? I am adding directly. If I add sin x plus cos x in the denominator and the numerator also sin x plus cos x, numerator and denominator both are same, this will be getting cancelled and you will get what you call x from limit 0 to pi by 2. Then pi by 2 minus 0, that is total answer is 2i is equal to pi by 2, but I want I value pi by 4. Pi by 4 is the correct answer. Option B is correct. Then last problem of vector calculus, and after this lecture series I will be starting probability. So this is the last problem for calculus. So let us start solving this problem. What they are saying, integral 0 to 2 x minus 2 whole square x minus 1 whole square sin x minus 1 divided by x minus 1 whole square plus cos x minus 1 dx. If we see x minus 1 is present at everywhere, in order to simplify the problem I am treating x minus 1 as t. So then dx will become dt. The limits will also change and the limits will be If I substitute x equal to 0, I will get t as minus 1. If I substitute x equal to 2, I will get t as 1. So the limits will vary from minus 1 to 1. T square sin t divided by t square plus cos t dt. Okay. If we check what will happen if the integral is varying from minus a to a, f of x dx, and if we check and if f of x is even, then we can write it as 2 into integral 0 to a f of x dx. But if it is odd, then we can write the integral as 0 directly. First check whether it is odd or not. If I substitute t in place of minus t whole square sin of minus t divided by minus t whole square plus cos of minus t. So cos of minus t is cos t, minus t whole square is t square. So there is no change in the denominator. Here this is t square, but this is minus sin t. So I am getting f of x is equal to minus of f of x. F of minus x is equal to minus of f of x. As I was saying, such type of function we call it as odd function. So since it is odd function, the value of the entire integral will be 0 directly. So option B will be the correct answer.